Hello and welcome to the Lansweeper Lifecycle Management video. Today we're going to take a look at the new Lifecycle Management feature that we have. So Lansweeper has been providing lifecycle management help in the way of providing the complete visibility of the IT network. We've also been doing lots of content around end of life, end of service, making sure that you have the information that you need to know. But now we're also adding that information in the product itself directly, so you'll be able to see the end of life and end of service data right inside of Lansweeper. So let's take a look inside of Lansweeper now and see what it's like. So here we are in Lansweeper Cloud on the dashboard. We're going to take a look at the lifecycle data. It is only available in the cloud platform since we're able to connect the data to your own data that you've pulled in. So we're going to head over to our inventory where we're going to filter by asset types because we're going to start and take a look at a Windows asset. So scrolling down, filtering on Windows, and then taking a look at one of the Windows servers that we have. And just below the summary information, you'll see here there's a new tab called Lifecycle, where you'll see information on the lifecycle status of that specific operating system or firmware version, depending on what type of asset that you look at. So as you can see here, we have the Windows Server 2019 status, along with when it was launched, when the general availability is, and when it will go end of support as well. If we want to look at other items, then we'll go and take a look at the Linux. So heading over to Linux here, we have the same field underneath the general summary, where we can see both for the operating system Red Hat, we get the lifecycle status as well as the specific model that has been retrieved as well. And then last but not least, we're going to take a look at a switch. For switches, we're doing something that we haven't done before. We have been scanning the version of switches before, but it's usually in the description, not really used in a specific field itself. But now, at least for Cisco, since they're pretty consistent with that information, we're able to retrieve the actual firmware version as well and use that to provide lifecycle information as well. As you can see here, for this specific example, we are already end of support, but it does show you the entire information. Another thing that, as you can see as well, or as you might have seen in the actual preview, is that this is labeled as a preview version. So it's still early days, but we're planning on adding a lot more functionality to this feature. It's just the beginning, and we hope that you're already able to use it to good effect. And we're sure that once we add more functionality to it, you're able to use it for much, much more. As you might have seen, there is a label on there named preview. So this is a preview feature, meaning that it's not completely finished yet. We're now providing that data for you in the platform itself, but later on we'll add more functionality, allowing you to use that data in other ways and get a better sense of what the overall lifecycle management status is of your IT. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.